Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Mirriam Treespire. In our quest by quest playthrough, we are currently working our way through the gathering jobs. This is our mining job, and we're going to talk to Adalberta, our guildmaster, just as soon as I check out what kit I forgot to put on last time. Because I'm pretty sure I forgot to upgrade a couple of bits. Let's go. Nice. You know what? And while we're here, let's grab that botanist and see what she's missing. Oh, just the steel goggles. Yeah, look at that. Gear level of 23 on the botanist, and on the miner, a gear level of 24. I'd like to get that up a bit, but we won't do that just yet. Let's talk to Adalberta and see how we're going. Amethysts are forever. Adalberta has an order she would like you to handle. She would? She does? Righto. Good to see you again, Mirriam. You'll be pleased to know that Hrodgar was deeply impressed with the obsidian you got for him. More so than that, he was impressed that you bested Wide Gulley in the contest. 'Tis no ordinary miner who can outdo the vice foreman's own son. Lest you wonder, I knew full well who Wide Gulley's father was when I tried to pair you both up. I also know for a fact that he has his sights on my position. There are some who whisper in my ear that I should expel him from the guild, but I can't help but think that's short-sighted. After all, it's hardly a crime to want to be a guildmaster. What's more, Wide Gulley is a tremendously gifted miner, and I'm not in the business of punishing excellence. To be sure, I'm still better overall, but I'm not above admitting there are certain areas in which he's more knowledgeable. I tell you this because you'll need to speak with him again for your next task. We've received an order for 20 raw amethysts, you see, and none among us know more about the stones than he does. Now, I realise you didn't exactly get off on the right foot with Wide Gulley, but the two of you are guildmates, and guildmates help one another no matter the differences. We do, huh? Well, I'm glad you think so. Well, let's go talk to Wide. Strolling on over bold as you please after humiliating me the other day. You got some gall, adventurer. Well, didn't humiliate you. You can take it that way. I know why you're here. I heard about the order for raw amethysts too. No doubt you're wondering where to find them and you're after my hard-earned knowledge. Well, I'll gladly share it with you. Why so obliging, you ask? Because the knowledge ain't going to be worth a damn to you, that's why. You'll find the raw amethysts you can carry near Hopeseed Pond, over in Central Shroud. The problem has to do with the beasties inhabiting the place more than aught else. Lindworms, stropers, sprites, I hear tell even jaded Jodies made a home there. Even Raban would have trouble taking a stroll through that neck of the woods, let alone a common adventurer playing at miner. Don't expect to see you back here with 20 hairs on your head, much less 20 of them stones. Ah. Really? I've been through that neck of the woods, you prat. Alrighty. Make sure I'm in the right costume. I am in my miner's stuff. Radio. I know, I saw the hatchet kind of over my back and I'm like, what's that? We didn't need to run all the way up here actually. Hopeseed Pond is, look. I don't think I got the amethyst from Hopeseed Pond. Let's not believe him. I mean, because raw amethyst is actually found. Okay, it is found in Sorrel Haven. I must have gone and just not remembered it. Oh yeah, Bent Branch Meadows. We did go that way. I remember now because I went all the wrong way. I went all the way around here instead of just the shortcut past the stables and up the log. I remember. Getting old, getting stressed. We're all good. Let's go. Okay. Now I can't fly up there. Not once you get flight, this journey becomes a lot easier. You just kind of fly where you want to go. But until then, you run. Now we've got our invisibility running, which is good because he's right. There are a lot of mean beasties up in that neck of the woods. I don't know why a miner of his quality hasn't already worked out this skill. Perhaps there are aspects of his training he neglected, being, big and brawny and tough and all. Maybe he didn't think he needed to learn it. Or possibly it's only us adventurers who get gifted with this stuff. Thought. Food for thought. But I mean, over here we have lightning sprites, which are nowhere near as bad as those those toadstools, which don't like us at all. And then over there you have your broodses, which will eat your face and everything else they can get their teeth on. Meanwhile, in that area you have lindworms. They're not friendly, no. But oh my, I don't recall this being here. Let's jump down and see what this is. This may not be our amethyst patch. I think our amethyst patch is over there. So I'm curious to see what this is. I mean, it could be amethysts. It is amethyst. Look at that. All right, well, let's give ourselves a better chance. We'll whack 15% on there. And I'm going to give ourselves... What's that? Clear vision. Okay, we don't need to do that one. We just need to go to bountiful yield. So we get more amethyst per hit. Alrighty, getting 2 amethysts for the first hit and then 1 for the rest. Right, that brings us up to 8. I know, Jody, that very large, unfriendly, well, I don't know. She's enormous. She normally hangs out on this rock over here. We're just going to jump down. Jump down, turn around. That's a stroper. That would normally be a problem, but because we're not too far below it in level, we're fine. Let's give ourselves a bit of bountiful harvest. Let's make sure we get at least 1 amethyst per hit. 98% chance. That was Gatherer's Boon. Gatherer's Boon. Gatherer's Boon. That thing is music to my ears. We get 2 per every time. 16 out of 20. Let's go find the next one. I know, he's really rubbing me the wrong way, that man. I'm not the same race as he is. Wah, wah, wah. Difference. Our different points of view make the world a richer place. Let's go. Let's go with... Ooh. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. I don't have enough to do that. Never mind. We're going to go with 83%. Oops, that's a bit sad. You obtain nothing. Boom, I obtain enough. Okay. Let's grab our Chocobo. Actually, no, let's not bother. Let's just home return to Ul'dah. Let's go. Mate, I returned with more than 20 hairs on my head. Both ears intact perfectly. Pretty. And I know, there's lots of pretty bunnies around. Actually, I've seen like 3 other bunnies today. It's really cool. Miners Guild. Is he there? Yes, he is. I'm not humiliating him. Man, the guy should be happy. He's like, he could take credit for the speed at which I'm doing this and take it as a tribute to his minorliness or something, you know, instead of going, oh, you're better than me. What an insult. You dork. You'll find your raw amethyst near about Hopeseed Pond over in the central shroud. Let's see how much you're willing to risk for 20 of them. Ha ha ha. Yeah? Not much of a risk. Here you go. Oh, bugger me. You mined these amethysts. You! Oh, I can't believe you made it past all them nasty creatures. Little skill called sneak. Don't you have it, big boy? Though, might be as it's time I stop being so surprised. You goddamned adventurers come through more often than I care to admit. Any road, it's one thing to find amethysts, but do you even know all about them, their properties, what they represent? Huh, thought not. Well, here's a free lesson. Amethysts are lightning aspected gemstones, prized as embodiments of calmness, decisiveness, and intuition. So, you could do with a few more of them, Wide. In coming back with such a large haul of them, I would seem you've got all these things. I might have been hasty to pass judgment. The more I see you work, the more I see why the Guildmaster's so fond of you. Mate, you try petting my ears and you're a dead man. I never even imagined an adventurer would give me my toughest competition. I always learned better than that, to take every adversary earnestly. Not an adversary, I'm your teammate, Dumbo. Seems I'll have to redouble my efforts if I'm to secure my place as the best in the business. Go for it. Don't you worry about the precious amethysts you brought. I'll see them safe to the guild stores. I look forward to our next contest, adventurer. That's when I'll drive the pickaxe home that I am the better miner. You are on, Sunny Jim. On. Alright, what do we got? We have an apprentice's doublet, gathering 39, perception 20. Fingerless boarskin gloves, gathering of 29. Boar skin 35 and level 35 shoes. Now I happen to know that my shoes and my... Let's just go with the boots. I'll probably regret that later, but that's okay. Boom, and we level 39. Sifa. And recommended gear. Steel Delabra and Boarskin Krakau's of Gathering. That's going to bring this our thing of 24. Gathering is at 163. Perception is at 167. Let's see how this goes. 170, 175. It's not high enough. 25 is our skills. We're going to have to go buy some stuff. Alrighty, we got this. However, guys, on that note, am I dressed as a botanist? No, I'm not. On that note, we have to admit that Ul'dah has another quest for us and that we are so not ready. Level 40 to die for. We're not doing that one. We are, however, going to grab our botanist bits because I do have one botanist quest that I can do now. So we're going to go and dodge on over to Old Gridania, or is it New Gridania? New Gridania. We're going to finish off this botanist quest. Alrighty. And we're going to grab our zippity-doo-dah our way through the Ethernet over to the Botanists Guild. I have homework today. Oh man, alrighty. Off to the Botanists Guild. We're going to do this botany quest and then I'm probably going to go offline for a bit and bring the other two quest by quest characters up to speed. And also clear. Rightio. For Future, how you doing? A feast to say the least, you say? Rightio. Ah, Mirriam, you couldn't have come at a better time. A dear old friend of mine has found herself in a predicament and is in dire need of a botanist's aid. You know what, though? I think I need to stop there.